Here we are applying tung oil to the floors of Radclyffe Hall. Beautiful stuff. It just soaks in. It soaks in and will never peel off like varnish does. You just apply the tung oil, which is a natural oil from a tree, and it soaks in and preserves the wood beautifully. It has a bit of a shine too once it dries. And you can polish it, shine it, you can buff it up too, which is nice. Tung oil's great stuff. I regret actually upstairs where we did some lacquering on the floor, lacquering on floorboards, and if that varnish ever gets old, it'll have to be sanded off and scraped off. But tung oil isn't like that. Tung oil is beautiful stuff. Comes from a tree. Spreading some oil around first before it's mopped over. Great stuff, and you never have to worry about it like varnish. You'll never have to peel it off like varnish. Great stuff, beautiful stuff for the floors of Radclyffe Hall here at Nymphwood. Beautiful preservative and leaves a nice shine. So another advantage of tung oil too is that it can be mopped. Once it dries, you can just clean the floor with a damp mop, which is nice. I like floorboards. I like to look in floorboards and see faces and things. Don't I? I do. What faces can we see? So tung oil dries out in about half an hour in this heat. A bit over half an hour in this hot weather. I rather like tung oil. This is our second coat, and we'll give it a third coat tomorrow. Lovely stuff. I'm walking on it in my socks so I don't get dust in it. It gets soaked in and makes the wood beautiful and lovely once it's dry. Better than varnish. You'll never have to scrape it off. It's all being applied beautifully. We apply ourselves here at Radclyffe Hall. We do. We apply ourselves. Easy to apply. I can't wait to live on that lovely floor and do all sorts of wonderful things. Isn't it wonderful? And this is the mop we're using. That's what it looks like. It's our little applicator, and there's our spoon, and there's our tung oil, and it's lots of fun, and it looks nice and shiny, and you can, once it's dry it won't be that shiny, but you can buff it up with a polisher or whatever. So it's really nice stuff. Look at the stained glass reflected in it. See you for now. So it's nice stuff. It's not Estopol, no. Estopol would eventually need to be scraped off because it's sort of a plastic varnish. But this is made of the sap of some tree and soaks in nicely and just needs to be applied periodically. You can put an extra coat on whenever you like. It just soaks in and you can give it a bit of a shine, easy to clean with a damp cloth. And that's it. Look, the second, it's a couple of hours later now, the second coat of Tung oil is dry, and as you can see it's got something of a sheen on it. We will be putting a third coat on, and that will be the end. If we ever want it, well, you can top it up occasionally. So, isn't it lovely? It's so easy to apply, and it just soaks into the wood. And it's really nice, easy to apply and lovely. And it's got a bit of a sheen. And you can also buff it up a bit too. You can. A bit of a sheen here, as you can see. It's got some gloss. It's not like Estopol or varnish, but it preserves the wood and, well, it has a bit of a shine. Sheen, shine. It's lovely. And Radclyffe Hall is going to look the better for it. Isn't it lovely? Beautiful stuff. Just apply it as you need it. If it gets a bit worn, you'll put some more on and some more will soak in. It's lovely stuff. Easy to do. Here's a bit of floor that hasn't been coated in Tung oil yet, and there's the rest of the floor. It's had its third coat and has quite a sheen on it, really. It's got quite a sheen on it. Quite a sheen on it. It's very nice. We're just going to leave it at that, 3 coats. And you can read more about Tung oil on Wikipedia, actually. I was reading all about it this morning. So good luck if you're going to Tung oil your floor. It's nice and easy to apply.